I'm gonna just hold the book up in the front. All right, can you tell us like the title of the book and what the title means and who you are?
Yeah, my name is Felix Rosado. I'm co-founder of Let's Circle Up, and I am privileged to have met my new friend Anita here at the NACRJ. And this book is a decade and a half labor of love that I started developing while at Graterford State Prison in Pennsylvania, while serving a death by incarceration sentence, which I narrowly escaped 2 years ago via governor clemency. But the title has to do with the fact that justice should be contextual, and it should always come from the community up and not from the government down. And in this case, from inside, you know. And so my co-founder, Charles Boyd, and I discovered that we had a common passion for restorative justice and embarked on this mission to introduce as many people in the prison to restorative justice values and practices as possible. And we started developing a intro to RJ workshop, 10 sessions, and we would facilitate it, go back to the lab, scrap some things, add some things, change some words, and we kept doing that for years, and eventually started putting all of those ideas into to words on the page. And so this manual was being developed over years. And eventually, I had the opportunity to connect with Living Justice Press, and they saw the value in it, and we started working together to publish this while I was still in, and while I was still condemned to grow old and die there. And then a couple years later, a miracle happened, and I was able to come home. And so I was able to finish up the editing out here. And this manual gives facilitators the tools they need to lead an intro to restorative justice workshop that is highly experiential and fun. We created all of the experiences in the workshop to be diverse, to be interactive, to tap into both sides of the brain. So there's art, there's movement, we're answering prompts with our bodies, we're watching videos, we're doing role plays. There's a little bit of everything in here. And it starts with community building and then unpacking the concept of justice. And what I've learned is that it usually takes a few sessions before people can start to see the concept of justice outside of the criminal punishment system context, because we've been conditioned to see justice as synonymous with cops, courtrooms, and cages. And it takes a while to break free from that and to start to see that justice can look like something different and should look like something different. And so we start off with that foundation and then start to build from there. It's been such a joy and an honor to facilitate, I don't know how many of these workshops already on the inside and now out here, and see most of the same results across the board, no matter where. The argument is made in this book that restorative justice education, if done well, is indeed an RJ practice that produces a lot of the same results as a circle process or a VOD or a family group conferencing. So coming into relationship with restorative justice can be just as transformative as facing the person you harmed. And my introduction to restorative justice was through education, And so now I have the opportunity to lead a program on the outside that has restorative community conferences, and I get to bring young people together with the people they harmed and all of that. But before that, it was just the education part that I was engaging with while inside. I know. How are you gonna, like, what are you gonna do